So hello all, welcome to this channel. So please type in the chat box, am I audible to all of you? Yes. So काफी दिन के बाद आपसे मिलने का मौका मिला था. So I was very happy today. So and please type in the chat box, am I audible to all of you? Just a second. Yeah, I'm audible, right, to all of you? Yes. Fine then. Yeah. So in this session, काफ़ी दिन हुआ HPCL से एक इक्विपमेंट आया था, लेकिन बहुत सारे मैसेजेस भी आ रहे. सो सर एग्जामिनेशन में स्ट्रैटेजी कैसे फॉलो करना है, एंड एग्जामिनेशन में जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं वो क्वेश्चंस किस लेवल से होते हैं, ओके, एंड उस क्वेश्चंस को प्रॉपर्ली टाइम मैनेजिंग कैसे करना पड़ेगा. सो ऑल दिस थिंग्स आई एम गोइंग टू आंसर इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सेशन एक्चुअली हियर. ओके, so in this session, if you go to the quick outline that I am going to cover on these topics in very detail actually. Okay, of course this is a by the time application got ended, it's already 1 month. So preparation कैसे चल रहा है सभी लोगों का, एक बार chat box में type कीजिए. How's the preparation going on? Those who all are preparing, who have applied the form, so please tell me how the preparation is going on for you guys. Going cool? Type in the chat box quickly. Well, Saji, yeah, great. Okay, so now let me tell you one thing. So before I go straight away to the selection process and what is the importance of the computer based test here, so I'll just introduce you about the brief details of the corporation actually here. Okay, so please take my name. Yeah, Mirz Ahmad Sheikh Mizu. Great, definitely, yeah, I'll take your name. Okay, so in this session, along with this selection process, first of all I would like to give you some brief motivation for you why you have to prepare for this particular company. Okay, because generally many of you aim for PSUs because of several reasons unknown to you, like for example that they are most secure jobs of PSUs having the Mahatma status and all the things. Now things are like, I would like to give you some quick details of this HPCL. Like if you see clearly that it started by around 1911 with the help of Standard Oil, and then after Stanway, Caltex, and over the years this two got algorithm basically to form HPCL. Okay, and in 1997 it got Navatna status and followed by Mahatma status in 2019 actually here. Okay, so I joined the company after 2019 actually here, okay, sometime back, and later I resigned for some certain reasons. Okay, now if you see carefully here, if you want to see why you want to join HPCL, okay, just I'm going to give you some few glimpse of what's happening. Okay, so this is HPCL in numbers today, and you have two very big refineries, one at Mumbai and one is at definitely at Visakhapatnam, the place where I worked. Okay, my posting was at Visakhapatnam refinery. I still miss the place actually. So these are the two major refineries, and also we have things like MHEL or HMEL and also HRL recently coming up. Okay, so HPCL and Mittal Energy Group, a joint venture, and also HPCL and Government of Rajasthan joint ventures. So refineries are more coming in nature, and also you can see exploration and production has also got increased. And yes, this is what I'm talking about, HMEL, HPCL and Mittal Energy Limited. So these both collaborated for 11.3 MMTPA capacity actually here. And this company has this corporation also has it has different SBUs. SBU is basically strategic business units. Normally, let us suppose if you get posted as an officer, okay, in HPCL, if you get posted as an officer, then your posting will be in any one of the SBUs, any one of the business units. Like some of you may get posted in refineries where you have the complete technical knowledge that you're going to deal with, or some of you may actually join with marketing section actually. So in marketing, we talk about the retail outlets, which in day-to-day terminology we call petrol pumps. Okay, petrol pumps, and also this LPG distribution and terminals. And also you can see the recent trends here coming out, that 1101 electric vehicle charging stations. Okay, I hope you can see this. So 1101 electric vehicle charging stations, and of course CNG outlets, all the latest things keeps on coming up. So when you are at the age of like 23 or 24, like for example, obviously 25 is the age limit. So for a candidate who is at like 22 or 23, exploring these many opportunities in this particular company is a good choice actually. Okay, so definitely if you can get this company, you can see a long time career in this company, because never think that the conventional fuels are going to get done. So what HPCL or any other oil and gas corporation companies are going to do actually. Okay, you can see when things change, like let us suppose if EV vehicles are getting replaced or general class automobiles are getting replaced by electric vehicles. Similarly, your petrol pump, all the diesel filling stations or petrol filling stations, they also replaced with electrical vehicles charging stations or some other platforms accordingly. Okay, so do you think still in 2050 the petrol bunk will be same like what it's appearing now? You have one, distribution unit for diesel, you have one distribution unit for petrol. Do you think in 2050 still the same thing will be there? Do you think still the same things will be there at that point of time also, around 2050 if you take for example? Do you think still the same things will be there actually? No, right? Obviously things get changed. Okay, so let us suppose if electronic vehicles come out, then definitely we'll have some fluid exchange cabins or some basically this electric vehicle charging stations. So you can have a lot of things actually. Okay, so anyway, going to the company quickly, so it provides a lot of opportunities for you guys, and also you can see these are the stages at every location. Okay, and you might have seen the recruitment process actually here. So if you see, initially you'll have a CBT, computer based test, in which you have certain basically you have certain questions and you have to answer them definitely. Okay, I'll show you the pattern of group discussion, this computer based test and so on as we go in this video. Okay, so in this computer based test, this is the main motto of today's video. Okay, because in today's session major focus is this, because the immediate next target is CBT for all of the candidates who appeared for the exam actually. Okay, and if you know how to clear CBT, then once you clear CBT, we'll again have sessions on this group discussion and also PI and depending consequent things. Okay, so in CBT, and of course every stage is actually an elimination session. Okay, like for example, if you see, if you cannot clear the cutoff here, that's it, your recruitment process stops here. Okay, if you clear this, you enter group discussion, and if you get eliminated here, then it stops again, and if you qualify, you will get forwarded to the next step. So like this, there are 4 very crucial steps, starting with CBT, then GD, personal interview, and followed by the medical examination. And medical examination is also on elimination based. Okay, so medical exam is also on elimination based actually here. So now if you see that final selection will lead to this 4 obviously. Okay, and coming to GD, the CBT, which is the main part of today's video. So we have 2 sections. Like if you go to the detailed examination pattern which is given in the notification, you can find it. Like if you see this total, we have 170 questions for 170 marks, but time is actually less. Okay, so time is only 150 minutes. Clear? You have to answer 170 questions in 150 minutes. That's it. Okay, and anyhow, these all are basic details which I think Kuldeep sir might have already given you by this time. Okay, now my main part or main interest of this session is to deal how to do these 2 things, because I have got my response sheet. At the end I'll show you my response sheet because I have stored it actually. So I'll show you my response sheet, followed by my interview letter, followed by my appointment letter. Okay, so let's do that at the end. But right now, if you see, we will have 85 general aptitude questions. General aptitude will actually include these things. Okay, so which I'm going to show you here. So you can see selection methodology. You can see here we have this computer based test, and also in this computer based test, in this general aptitude, we have quantitative aptitude, which is basically some questions like simple quantitative aptitude questions like you see in GATE examination and all. When will be CBT? Any guesses? Hopefully by November 1st week or maybe November 2nd or 3rd week, because generally the end date of application and the examination will have around 45 days gap. So if you take that, you can roughly go to the November 1st week or generally November 2nd week approximately. Clear? Because it's a general calculation that around 45 days between the exam date and the application last closing date. Okay, so this is the general trend that's followed. So if you see this 85 questions, now general aptitude will actually involve quantitative aptitude plus a bit of English, and also there is something called IPT, intellectual potential test. This intellectual potential test is nothing complicated. It's very simple, like based on the data interpretation and also logical reasoning. These kind of topics will actually club the syllabus for this quantitative general aptitude in general. Okay, and also for technical we have a defined syllabus. So you can see we have a for technical you have a defined syllabus which we'll go through. Okay, we'll go through each and every part of the syllabus, but right now majority as per, you can clearly understand one thing. If this is 170 questions and this is only 150 minutes, then definitely the level of questions will not be like GATE level, or it's involving very large calculations. Clear? When will notification comes? It already got finished, Krishna. September 18th was the last date. Okay, this is a recruitment for which the application has already got closed, and I'm here to explain you how to study for the technical part and also for the bit of practice in quantitative aptitude part actually. Clear? Now, if you observe these two things, that 170 questions and 150 minutes, then definitely it's not like you have very lengthy calculations and all. When I have written the exam, majority of the questions are like theoretical questions and also questions involving very simple calculations. Okay, it's very simple calculations. Do you want to see the previous year questions? Because I have my response sheet open here, so I'll show you my response sheet so you can understand the level of the questions that were coming in HPCL on an average scale, because obviously this criteria has to be met. Okay, 170 questions in 150 minutes actually. Okay, so if you just see, I would like to give a quick glimpse of this. Just a minute. Yeah, so you can see that response sheet. Okay, so this is how the responses look like. So around sometime back I have written. So you can see when this English language is generally given for 10 marks at that time, means 10 questions at that time, and of course each question carries 1 mark. And quantitative aptitude questions, if you see the level, generally I will open, so you can see here. Okay, so I hope you can see this. Yeah, so these are the type of questions that they have given you. The ratio of side of a square and diameter of a circle is 2.5 roughly. So area of circle is that, then what is the perimeter of the square? Or generally you can see very basic aptitude questions that you might have done in 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th class maths in general. Okay, so that's how the kind of questions, because obviously that things has to get matched. Okay, so like this, you can keep scrolling, you can find all the easy questions generally. So PQs are numbers such that P by Q is 2 by 3 and sum of P and I is 5700 and all. Okay, so basically all these are the questions. And if you go to the intellectual potential test, I'll show you. After aptitude you have the intellectual potential test already, so just let me show you that as well. So I think 30 questions of aptitude are there at that time, 35 I guess. Yeah, so if you see, we have, yes, intellectual potential test. So this kind of logical reasoning, medicine is given to patient, so justice is given to again who, like that. Okay, so again this kind of questions also involve some aptitude and all. Okay, so clearly you can see the level of questions will be very basic. Even if you go to the technical questions, it's like for example giving you first law of thermodynamics, giving you Q and giving you delta U, they are asking you what is work output, or sometimes involving some small simple calculations and all. We can talk about this. Okay, so anyhow the marking scheme is +1 and -0.25 for the wrong answers. So when you write any competitive examination, the first point you have to remember is you should not commit any mistakes in the concepts that you know, definitely, because anyhow if you don't know few concepts you will lose marks in those questions, but by writing wrong answers for the known concepts will actually make you lose marks. Okay, so if you don't know the answers, better leave that question when you have negative marking. Don't go for fluke and just get the wrong answers. Okay, now if you clearly see, we'll look at the type of things that we have to do for causing this technical cutoff. As you know that in this examination you have two sections like general aptitude and technical questions. In technical questions there is individual cutoff that you should get minimum 50% in this. Minimum 50% you should get in this particular section. Okay, and overall cutoff for this, overall cutoff is like 60%. Okay, so overall cutoff is like 60%. You should definitely meet these criteria at the first. Scientific calculator is allowed? No, it's not allowed. Okay, scientific calculator is not allowed, because if you use scientific calculator you can solve aptitude questions very easily. Okay, so that's why scientific calculator is not allowed in this. Clear? So please complete math in one shot in Wallah English channel. Okay, fine. We started last year. Okay, we'll try to do that. Okay, I think third years can apply. I think no. Okay, so third years cannot apply. You should have a BTech degree available with you, or in the least case you can complete your final exams and then you can be waiting for your certificates. In that case it can be done. So इसके syllabus in basic electronic engineering and civil engineering सब दिखाना था. हाँ, I'll show you the complete syllabus. I'll open the detailed syllabus and I'll show you each and everything. Okay, now if you see, this is the marking scheme. So definitely to cross this 50%, what you should do, that I'm going to teach you in today's session in general. So if you see, this focus on theoretical points in subjects. It's not like level of gate examination. It's not like they'll ask you very complicated questions involving a lot of calculations. So basically calculator is not allowed. No, calculator is not allowed, because if they allow you calculator, general aptitude questions can be solved very easily without any struggle. Okay, so that's why calculator is not at all allowed in this exam. Second point is theoretical points. Why I am telling you theoretical points? Because if you see the technical questions, I'll see you. Okay, these are reasoning and all. So if you start looking at technical questions, I'll show you the level of technical questions also in general. Okay, it's not guaranteed like that every year you get the same thing, but to match 170 questions in 150 minutes, this is what it's generally done. Okay, so let us see some technical questions as well. Yeah. Now you can see the shear stress induced at the center of the solid shaft when subjected to a torque is. So we all know that if you write the equation T by J is equal to tau by R is equal to Tj by L and all. So tau is proportional to radius. So at R is equal to 0, shear stress is also 0. So this is one of the theoretical questions. Okay. Soderberg line again. So you can see there is a Soderberg line. In Soderberg line, a failure stress line connects which limits. Okay. So you can see the kind of questions they were asking will actually need very small calculation or either some theoretical knowledge for answering the question. And most probably, I'm telling you, whoever have applied for the form, they might have already finished the BTech. Okay. So if you finish your BTech and if you're attempting for GATE, definitely writing these questions will not be tough at all. And the game changing part will be the aptitude, because if you don't have calculation practice, because जब हम GATE लिखते हैं, so majority of the questions हम calculator से करते हैं. Okay. So we generally lose the practice of solving values. Okay. Solving numericals. Okay. So that's why majority of the game changer will be aptitude in this technical exam, because you can see in this level of questions, if you prepare for GATE, then definitely you can see secondary unbalanced forces. Okay. In case of neutral flame, oxygen to acetylene is what is the ratio of oxygen to acetylene. The concept of thermodynamic equilibrium is discussed in thermodynamic zeroth law. So this was the level of questions at that point of time, and obviously that year the cutoff was also very high actually. Okay. So you can understand the kind of questions that came. So we can actually do the things. Okay. And now if you see again numericals with elementary calculations, and exactly the kind of questions which fit this level will be ESC prelims and also ISO level in general, and also some SSC JE level as well. CBT में easy question है, interview तो tough होता होगा definitely, and also cutoff will also increase. Clear? So you should actually write CBT in a good way. And also guys, why I have mentioned this word ESC prelims exclusively is because if you understand carefully, if you look at the syllabus for mechanical in general, okay, so this is for the mechanical engineering positions, and the common syllabus is also added in every branch, like basic civil engineering, basic electrical engineering, these kind of things was also added. If you see this syllabus, whatever is mentioned here, applied mechanics and design, followed by fluid mechanics and thermal sciences, followed by production, manufacturing, materials, and also industrial engineering. So till here, if you see, the syllabus is actually same as GATE syllabus. Yes or no? But of course, the level of questions will be easy compared to GATE, because you know, so that's why the syllabus till this point, till pattern CPM, project evaluation review technique and critical part method. So till here, syllabus is same as that of GATE. But one thing, if you see these points, general principles of design, drawing, importance of safety, basics of energy and environment, ethics and values in engineering profession, basics of project management, all these things, whatever the topics that are there from here till here, this is exactly the syllabus of ESC non-technical. Did you know? Do you know this? Yeah, this company is actually recruiting every year since past 3 years, 2021, 2022 and also 2023. So that's why the number of vacancies has also slightly come down. Last time it was like 120 something like that, but this year 85 for mechanical, I guess. So now if you see why I'm mentioning this word ESC prelims questions here is because in this syllabus, if you see right from this topic till this topic, it's completely ESC non-technical syllabus actually. Okay, so that's why it's better for you to go for ESC prelims questions if you have any PYQ book for that. Okay, and many institutes or many universities, they design their syllabus with basic electrical engineering and also this COA. It's normally called COA, computer organization and architecture. So if your university doesn't have this, my sincere suggestion is at this point of time, if you have some time, you can go for this, or else my suggestion is generally to skip this particular part, computer organization and also architecture. Why I'm telling very confidently is because the kind of job you can do after getting posted in HPCL will generally much not depend on this COA. Okay, but of course having some basic idea on this CPU, input output organization, all these things will slightly help you, and you can see elements of programming languages like slightly about C and all some basic fundamentals could actually help you. But because of the work nature I have seen, I was posted in maintenance department, of course, in Vishaka refinery when I was working. So and since I know in general about the other departments, the nature of work that you do generally much will not depend upon this computer organization and also architecture. Clear? So that's why generally you can go for basic electrical engineering, and also these three you can generally go, because renewable sources again you will cover at this particular point when you are studying about energy and environment. So in this energy, basics of energy, you will go for renewable, and then like construction practice, planning and project management. Project management is again what we have, but actually planning and project management. Construction practice is again something which is new for you guys. Okay, so please be sure that whenever you are going, first of all, if you are aspiring for GATE, then definitely you might have covered syllabus till here. And along with that, if you solve ESE prelims questions, okay, of non-technical, your syllabus up to this particular point, ethics and values in engineering, will get covered, okay. And then after, it's your choice depending upon the time that you have to complete the syllabus. Got it? Is this clear to all of you? So please tell how to manage to revise the notes. Yes, I'll tell you. Every year we quote this company, yeah, it quotes generally. Screen brightness कम कर दीजिए sir. अच्छा, एक minute. This is not coming out, right? Just a minute, guys. I think I cannot change the screen resolution here at this point. Okay, so better. I can reduce this. Okay, now it's visible to all of you. Now it's visible, right? I hope it's visible. Is calculate allowed? No, calculate is not allowed. Yeah. Which book should I use for engineering maths? Maths के लिए कुछ अलग बात करते हैं, ठीक है? And yeah, I hope it's clear, right? Till to all of you. Every comments are fine. Manage to revise the notes. Yes. First thing I would like to tell you, in case of this technical, for practicing such kind of questions, actually, I would like to suggest you 2 books in general, which generally I used to follow in previously when I was before cracking this PSUs. One book is definitely this 𝐂𝐤𝐬𝐿, Mechanical Objective Engineering by 𝐂𝐤𝐬𝐿, and second is like 𝐻PCL Objective Mechanical Engineering. You can follow any of these 2 standard textbooks. So in these 2 textbooks, you can definitely go for many questions like which are theoretical points, which are based on theoretical points, and also on numericals. Okay, and if you are GATE preparing aspirant, definitely will very easily, dead easily clear this particular part. Okay, and now coming to the non-technical, because if you see, this is 60% for general, so obviously 54% for OBC. It's 90% of the total marks here. So this is the cutoff for overall. So if you don't have minimum 60% marks, they won't take you for the GD. Okay, and here technically you should have minimum 50% of the marks, which you will easily get if you follow these 3 things, definitely. Okay, and then you can see for this overall cutoff, you can definitely practice this. I'm telling you guys, because technical will be almost easy for you guys, but aptitude, doing the aptitude questions within the time is actually very important actually. And you have seen some questions, I have shown you some sample questions, that these questions will greatly help you in solving quickly, okay, in solving the aptitude questions very quickly. And obviously you can follow one of the famous textbook again, like R.S. Agarwal or any general objective books, which could definitely help you out. Okay, so it's okay, I've just given you one reference, you can follow as many as you want, but this aptitude is going to be very important for you guys. Clear? And if you see, generally the posting happens, if you get posted as an officer, your posting will happen either in refineries or in the marketing division, or in the, there are several SBUs actually. Okay, refineries is one of them, and marketing is basically all the retail outlets like the petrol pumps managing and all. Pipeline divisions is what you have, one more division, and in general all these divisions. Okay, you can see LPG, I have shown you previously that in this slide. Yeah, so all these are different SBUs like refineries, LPG, okay, then retail outlets, then lubes, okay, then terminals, you can pipelines, you can get posted at any of these locations. Okay, but the work will be generally very challenging definitely here. Okay, and I would like to show you just one response sheet. My response sheet I have shown you. So this is my response sheet is what I have shown you. Then when I was writing the exam, I was also very curious to know whether I'll get selected in the things or not, but I have made it to the exam actually. And you can see this, after writing this written test, I have cleared that, and I was called for interview at that time. Okay, so I think I cannot hide my photo here, it's looking very bad, but it's okay. Okay, so you can see this is called for the interview for the post of officer, and engineering mechanical. Okay, and of course this is some old address and all. So this is the location of the interview at that time. It's conducted in Andhra University campus, and after that, once the interview is done, then we have cleared the interview, and finally I have got the offer letter. That's it. Okay, so this is my offer letter, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, and appointment as officer engineering. Okay, so that's it. The process is very simple, only 3 letters. One is your response sheet, and if you do good in that, you will get interview letter. If you do good in that, you will see the appointment letter. That's it. Okay, so these are the 3 things that you have here. Clear? So for technical subjects, you need not worry at all. Interview stuff, yeah, generally interview goes at very nice phase actually. Okay, so there will be some technical questions, there will be some HR questions and a mixture of all. And even if you get shortlisted for medical, there could be still some elimination that could go on generally in medical test. Okay, so medical, it's not like if your name is called for the medical test, it's not like you're confirmed, your job is confirmed. No, some part of elimination can even happen in this in medical as well. Okay, like it was also clearly mentioned in the instructions also. I would like to show you here. So if you see, so I think I have closed that, but generally you can see they'll clearly give you in the notification that reference for medical doesn't guarantee selection. Okay, so this statement is very important, so please make sure before you since anyhow you have applied now, definitely you write all the things in a good way. Clear? If you have, I think that's all from my side, because it was actually a very short session, because right now my interest was only to talk about these things, how to go for technical, because this is not the new advertisement. This is some advertisement for which you have already appeared, okay, 1 month back, and you might be in the preparation phase. So this is like a quick glimpse of what to do on technical and all these things, and also on non-technical. And clearly I have told you how to do the syllabus once again. Till this particular PET and CPM, it is completely the GATE syllabus. So if you are already a GATE aspiring student, then definitely it is very easy for you to clear the questions from all these parts. And this syllabus, what is given here, from general principles to this ethics and values in engineering, engineering practice, engineering profession, is basically, it's like ESC prelims non-tech syllabus. Okay, so it is government job. Yes, definitely it is a government job. It is, HPCL is actually a Maharatna company. Okay, it's a PSU. Now it's owned by Government of India actually. Okay, it is owned by, it's not directly under the departments like BRC or ISRO or DRDO, but actually this is under the undertaking of, it's a undertaking of Government of India. Clear? Which you might know already. Okay, HPCL you might see everywhere. And so as I told you, you can select some choice, but definitely in many of the university syllabus, the syllabus is designed in such a way, at least these two subjects, basic electrical engineering and COA, gets added, and rest of the things also you can see. The project management, which we already did, renewable sources also, which we generally do in a course in mechanical, and also this basic civil engineering is one small part which is slightly out of the domain, but definitely if you can spend some time, generally for written test part, you know, at least go through some standard objective questions on this particular syllabus. Okay, so and if some of you want to get in touch with me, then definitely you can use this Telegram channel, which can help you actually. So that's the Telegram channel. So if you feel that I could help you out somewhere in clearing this exam or in general anyway in the future, you could definitely add on to that. Virtual calculator is available or not? No, it's not available for HPCL. Okay, because they are aptitude questions. So if they give you virtual calculator, you need not worry about your aptitude questions. That's why they don't give you the calculator. Okay, interview is totally in English. Is there language barrier? No, generally it's not. I think in some places, like at least in the northern part, I think some interview panels were asked in Hindi, but it's always better to have in English. Okay, and present, I am in third year student in my 2024 record this. Yeah, generally in every year it started recruiting for past 3 years, so we even expect a recruitment. Okay, the reason I'll tell you why HPCL will recruit next year or in the upcoming years, because the kind of expansion project it's going on, and obviously I'll tell you one thing guys, in India population keeps on increasing, and to maintain this population increase, definitely the energy, like if it's petrol or if it's electrical energy, electric charging stations should definitely increase. So any corporation in general needs some employees, so they keep on recruiting for you. Okay, so any questions? We can take some questions, and if there's no questions, then we are fine. So since we are at end of the session, please answer my question about engineering maths. Engineering maths best textbook will be B.S. Gravel in general. Okay, so for GATE examination, B.S. Gravel is a very good book, and you know, definitely in the English channel, whatever the videos are there, you please go through that. We are coming up with some other plans as well for English videos of maths. Okay, so in this fast track course, general mathematics and aptitude, general aptitude and mathematics are discussed. Yeah, they'll be discussed. Okay, they will be discussed in this particular crash course. Clear? My age criteria for applying, minimum age criteria for applying in HPCL, 25 for general category. Okay, 25 years in general category is the age limit, and along with mechanical and production degree can also apply. Okay, it's not only for mechanical engineering and mechanical and production can also apply for this. How the exam will be conducted, at center or at home from laptop? It's a PSU exam. Yeah, you have to go to the center. Okay. Rohan, it is conducted at some center. Clear? Present notification is closed. Yes, at present notification is closed. This video is just to make sure or to acknowledge you on how we can go with the technical syllabus. That's it. High weighted subjects will be generally fluid mechanics, thermo, heat transfer, and solid mechanics, engineering mechanics, and this what do you say, material science. Okay. Yes, material science will be of some good importance because HPCL deals with technical things. What is full form of HPCL? Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. Yeah. Okay. So you can see in all the offer letters and all what I have shown you, it will be there clearly. You can see this is Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. HP is what you generally know its name. You might have seen this logo. I'm pretty much sure that this is the logo. You might have seen this. Okay. Fine. Okay, so I hope things are clear. If you have any more doubts, you can ask me, or else it's fine. So why you left back? When time comes, I'll tell you. Okay, it's a big thing that I should share with you, but I think this is not the right time. So at some other, context, I'll share you that. Okay, so I hope you got enough idea. So thank you all. Take care. Okay, so I'm winding up the session. I think no more questions. Yeah, Vijay Sai. So yeah, all the best. Fine then. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.